Do you apply for hundreds of jobs but hardly get any interview calls? That's because not only ATS, but even humans scan through resumes looking for certain keywords. Hey folks, my name is Akash Tiwari, and today we are going to dive into the secret weapon of resume writing, keywords. In this video, we'll learn how to strategically incorporate keywords through job descriptions to build an impactful resume or CV that gets noticed. Please watch this video until the end to receive a free tooltip for automating keyword identification. Also, please hit the like button to encourage my content and press the bell icon to receive all future updates. If you have any feedback or questions for me, then drop them in the comments and I promise to address them. So without further ado, let's get started. So why do keywords matter in resumes and CVs? Imagine this is you and this is your dream job. Your resume acts as a bridge connecting you to your dream job. While your credentials and experience are solid, without the right keywords, this bridge will always be in the wrong location and take you to the wrong recruiters. Keywords ensure that your bridge leads directly to the hiring manager searching for your skills. Including the right keywords increases your chances of getting past the first hurdle of screening and landing an interview.
So, how to find the right keywords? To explain this, I've picked up a random job just to give you a demo of how I would go around the process of finding the keywords for a particular job description and including them into possibly a resume. I'll not go through the whole exercise, but the idea is to give you an idea of how to actually do this. So this is a completely random job that I picked. The employer is also LinkedIn, as you would see. But before diving into it, I quickly wanted to touch upon what do you think or what we think is a keyword for a particular application or in a particular resume. What constitutes keyword? I would say something to start with, something very simple like the job designation. The job title is a big part of the keyword. I'm not sure how many of you might know or might not know, but a number of ATS softwares, if they see the job designations matching from your previous jobs that you have had and the job that the employer is hiring for, it's a big boost to your overall ATS score. It's a good thing to have, right? So your job designation makes a big part of the keywords, I would say. The second one, the obvious ones are educational qualification, hard skills, soft skills, any of the softwares you have used. If you're a tech developer, etc., then the tech stack that you use. If you're a salesperson, then CRM softwares you have used. If you're a marketing person, then marketing analytics softwares that you have used, and so on and so forth, right? The teams you have worked with, the kind of geographies and locations that you have worked in, if any additional languages you speak, and if that is a requirement of the job, then all of these things, when they come together, these form a very key component of the keywords. Okay, now, since we have covered that, I'll quickly dive into how we try to find some of that into, say, this example that we have picked up. So, as you would see, product manager, enterprise jobs monetization. In this case, I would pick product manager is obviously a keyword here. I would pick monetization also because once we read through the job description, we realize that the role, this specific role that we are talking about, will be more focused on making sure that the features are being monetized, right? They're yielding to some sort of revenue for the employer, etc. We'll quickly go through some of the other details. These are some of the details about the employer, which is okay, fine. This is about the hybrid work model at the moment, which is okay. This is where our story starts from. So strategic and analytical product manager, I would say being strategic and analytical are also two very important keywords here. Analytical, I'll come back to it. This is way more important than it looks like here at the moment. um, what else am I seeing here? Individual contributor. So guys, in a lot of organizations there are different kinds of individuals. A lot of people flourish in teams, and a lot of people flourish individually. What I mean by that, certain people will do really well when they're working alone as a lone wolf, and certain people will do really well when they're working as a pack of wolf, right? So individual contributor, if we, and this role specifically is looking for individual contributor, so I would say even that is a keyword, and I would include it into my resume wherever I've worked as an individual contributor and I've done really well. So that's another example. What else? What else? What else? What else? um yeah, now this is the aspect actually that I was talking about. The analytical skills are actually needed in evaluating market trends, customer feedback, and product performance. So this is another aspect that I would really note down into my keywords. And if I have performed these activities, or my skills have been used to perform these activities in the past, then I would really call these out into my resume as well. What else? What else am I seeing here? Again, analytical mindset. You see, problem solving skills, something very platitude and vanilla, but very important. Not everyone has it, and if you're good at solving problems, then worth calling out. Um, Drive product initiatives that are in business goals, resonate with enterprise customers. Yeah, that's okay. Enterprise customers, again, if you have experience working, like, I mean, product manager could be building product for end users, consumers like you and me, and they could also be building product for businesses, for enterprise businesses, right? So this role specifically focuses on someone who has experience building products for enterprise customers as well as dealing with enterprise customers. So I would say enterprise experience or B2B experience is also a key component here, is a keyword here, right? What else it says? So now specifically getting into the most important part that will give you a number of keywords to include into your resume. Responsibilities: develop and refine the product strategy, aligning it with the business objectives, market demands, etc., etc. So experience in building product strategy is a keyword in this case. Market and competitive analysis. So market analysis and competitive competitive analysis, right? These are a few other keywords that I'm noticing. Collaboration with cross functional teams, so I'll include this also. Working across cross functional teams, they have mentioned the teams also. In case you have worked with sales, design, engineering, you should include that as well, and so on and so forth. I'll quickly jump on to the qualifications aspect and preferred qualification and other suggested skills, because that's important. They are asking for at least a bachelor of science or a BA degree in technology, or equivalent experience in the related field. So you definitely, I'm assuming, if you're applying for these kind of roles, you would have a BS degree or a BA degree in technology. Then you should call it out very clearly in your resume. And they are asking for 3+ years of experience in product management. Now, this is very important. If you have this, it'll be worth calling this out in your overall experience, and your educational qualification as well. So I'll mention here BS degree also. What else do we have? Previous experience working on enterprise products at scale. So if you have worked on enterprise products, that's important. Previous experience working with GTM, go to market teams. So GTM teams, and experience building pricing and monetization strategies. And that's why I had kept monetization here, because the product manager has to be focused on making sure that the built features or product is getting monetized, company is able to make revenue on top of it. And experience at scaling, strategic thinking, pricing, monetization strategies, and rest of the stuff is other vanilla mumbo jumbo that I'm not getting into. But yeah, I mean, in principle, these are all the keywords for this job. Now I've done a quick, very manual scan, so I came up with a decent list, I would say, of 15 odd, 15, 20, I guess, roughly. If you go into a bit more detail, you might be able to find a few more keywords that will be relevant for you. Um, and now let's get into how or where do we think we should incorporate these keywords into our resumes. Please stay with me till the end of the video, because as I said, at the start of the video, the exercise I just did manually, the same exercise can be done automatically as well via a tool. I did it manually to show you the science behind doing it, or the art behind doing it maybe. But this can be automated as well to some extent, and at the end of this video I'm going to talk about a tool that will help you pull out keywords from a job description. So stay tuned till that till we reach there. Thank
Since you have identified the right keywords, let's integrate these keywords naturally throughout your resume. You need to start with the summary section of your resume. Briefly mention the key skills and experience relevant to the job in the summary section of the resume. Most importantly, you should weave the keywords into your work experience section. As mentioned earlier, if you have worked in a role that is exactly similar, or the designation is exactly similar of the designation in the job description, then do call that out. Also, you should use action verbs in specific examples to showcase how you use these skills in your previous role. And please don't just copy paste keywords. Use them naturally to showcase your unique value proposition. Don't forget, the most importantly, do not forget the skills section. List the relevant skills mentioned in the job description in your skills section as well. By incorporating keywords in the right way, you can position yourself as the perfect candidate for the job. So now I hope you guys have learned the art and the science of identifying and including relevant keywords to make your resume more impactful. As promised, here's a free tooltip for automating keyword identification. Have you guys heard of JobScan? It is a very simple and intuitive tool that I've used in the past to identify keywords and compare my resume against a specific job description, or let's say a set of keywords. I'll give you a quick demo. Let's dive into a demo and I'll show you how the tool actually works. So guys, this is JobScan. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this in the past or not. I'll quickly walk through some of the things here. This is completely free version, like this is not paid. I have 13 available scans. If I'm not wrong, sorry, this is a paid plan stuff, but I've never used a paid plan. I mean, if I'm not wrong, it gives you 10 free scans per month or something. You can check it, I guess. I'd used it a while back, but that's what it used to offer. I'll quickly show you how it works. So if I'll scroll down here, it says create a new scan, and it's asking me to either paste my resume or upload my resume and paste the job description. So first I'll do the job description. I'll start from here. I'll just copy some of the key. This is the same job that we used initially to talk through the keyword identification exercise that we did. I'll copy it till here because this is the relevant part. I'll paste it here, and then I'll just quickly. This is a very random product manager resume that I picked from Google somewhere. I downloaded it, and it's getting uploaded now. I'll start the scan to quickly show you how it works. So it will take a few seconds if I'm not wrong. And yes, then this is the kind of report it gives you. I won't take the tool, but you should take. So first of all, you get an overall match rate, like at an overall level, how much your profile or your resume matches with the job description that is provided. Then it'll divide your resume on certain aspects, right? So ATS tip, add missing scan information. Adding this company's name and web address can help us provide UATS specific tips. So basically, what it's saying, if we can, and I guess this is a paid only feature if I'm not wrong, like if you can provide them more information about who the employer is and etc., they might be able to provide you more tips on making it ATS friendly. They're saying they did not find the phone number. Now, if I recall, phone number was there, but that means the resume wasn't formatted very well, so they could not pick the phone number. Job title match. This is what I was talking about. See, they categorically check for it if the job title matches or not. So that's a good part. I mean, there are a host of criteria, but this is the most important part that I want to focus on. So it will compare the skills that are in the resume and are in the job description also. I'll show you a few examples. In terms of hard skills, skill comparison, Pricing, it's showing twice in the resume and it's showing twice in the job description. So that's really good. Sales, for example, it's showing once in the resume, once in the job description, and then a host of other skills. Product management, it's showing once on the job description and four times on the resume, which is really good. And you can go on and on. It compares a number of skills which are, so you can see which skills are showing on the resume and which skills are showing on the job description. There are a few highlighted skills also where I guess it's going to highlight what is missing and what is not missing: business cases, business value, marketing, pricing, etc. Okay, these were hard skills. In terms of soft skills also, if you would see analytical, we talked about it when we were reviewing the job description. It's mentioned thrice, but it's not mentioned even once in the resume. Innovation, committed, a few other soft skills, right? And then it identifies a few other keywords. Enterprise, we talked about, it's mentioned four times in the job description but not mentioned even once in the resume. LinkedIn, which is the employer in this case, so that's why it's mentioned. Strategic, we talked about, it's mentioned thrice in the job description, not even once in the resume. Then there are a few other trips. So this is how I use JobScan. This is a free version. It does a pretty decent job as a free version to identify some of the important keywords and tell me if they are, if I mean it matches actually a resume against a job description to show how well the resume matches and what is the missing information. I hope you guys found this really helpful, and you would use this in the future to compare your resumes with the jobs you'll be applying for. I hope you guys like this video and that it will help you make your resumes and CVs more impactful and relevant. Also, please share this video with your friends and family members whom you think it would benefit. And lastly, please hit the like button to encourage my content and press the bell icon to receive all the future updates. Hasta la vista.